were there for 3 days, not 2 hours, and they were there to learn and get information on being entrepreneurs and businesses.
While out in the world trying to become successful, you need to make sure that everything you do is as good as you can possibly make it. You want to make sure everything that you do is close to as perfect as you can possibly do, because people don't want somebody who doesn't try or doesn't care throughout their life. You want to be one of those people that people talk about that have just a relentless work ethic, and no matter what, they always try to improve, even if they do the best they can. You're always looking to make an improvement, because your good isn't necessarily going to be good enough all the time. You're going to have to be perfect in order to truly be successful.
The length of time between your idea and the money will determine whether or not you're successful.
Because it's going to take that one time of you being perfect, which will give you the advantage over other people. And that will open doors to many different opportunities for you, in which you must seize every single one of them. You need to take advantage of every single opportunity, because you can learn so much from everything in your life. You need to take advantage of all the knowledge that you are able to achieve and learn every single day, because the more you know, the more you're able to do with that knowledge and be able to give the knowledge to other people who may be struggling. That is something that looks great as well. Being able to help others in their time of need. And you're not going to help them because you know it looks good, but you're going to help people because you know they need your help, and you have the rare chance to go out and help somebody who is in need. And that will be an incredible feeling, knowing that you help further the greater population for their need.
Like there's not something inside of me. I am this. The body is what confuses people.
My dad died and I was 10. I waited for probably 60 days for my dad to come back. Like, I went into this delusion that, okay, he didn't really die. I was mowing the grass one Saturday afternoon and realized, hey dude, your dad ain't coming back. And then I started waiting for my uncles to show up. I need somebody to show up. And by the time I was 16, I'm like, nobody's showing up. My older brother had moved off. He had gone off to college, and now he was doing his deal, so he was gone. Man, if I ever make it, I told my mom this, if I ever become successful, because my mom was trying to be my dad, and a mother can't be a dad. It's just impossible. No matter how hard she tried, she could not give me what I needed. I needed a man. And when I was 16 years old, I told my mom, I said, one day I'm gonna be really successful. I was being that brat kid, you know. I'm gonna be really super successful one day, Mom, and I'm gonna help other people. I think I really meant part of that. So today, you know, like when I go places, we meet people that, your question's, you know, very accurate. Why am I not just spending every second buying another real estate deal? Because you can't $49 your way to $400 million worth of real estate.
Okay, my first job, your first job is to make sure people know your damn name. Because if they don't know your name, I don't care what you sell. You're a nurse, you work at McDonald's, you're a bellman, I don't care what you do. You're parking cars. It don't matter if I don't know who you are. It doesn't matter how good you are, how clean you are, okay? It doesn't matter, your values don't matter. Nothing matters if I don't know you. What I do is I just push into everything, right? I push into everything as hard as I can. And again, the goal is life. It's not the business. It's my life, right? Business is part of my life. So having fun is part of my life. My spiritual part is part of my life. So I'm gonna push everything into that thing that I'm working on. The 10X thing was about, I'm pushing, if it's in the business, I'm gonna push as hard as I can on that. And my kids are with me. My wife's with me. They're with me. So they're having the experience of this push. Then we turn around, we push over here. Oh, we want to help charities out. And we push 10X into that direction. It just blows out the edges of the life, right? So that we get to have a bigger experience, as opposed to, okay, now I need to put this here and manage this part right now. Which means when I'm doing this, when I'm finding time just for my kids, I'm abandoning all these other things and my life gets smaller.
You were consuming the marketplace because you were active, productive, hitting it, slamming, creative, and completely committed. Look, that's where you need to be today. If you don't like your financial position in life, you need to get so busy, okay, so consumed, so obsessed with activity that you don't know about the celebrities that are getting a divorce. You don't have time for O'Reilly and his bad news. You don't have time for Anderson Cooper coming out telling everybody he's gay. Like, who cares, man? Okay, why? I don't care. Anderson, I don't care. You know why? Not because I'm a gay basher. Not because I'm not sensitive. Because I'm too damn busy, dude. Look, I don't know what Monday, Wednesday, or Friday are. I don't know about Saturdays
Saturdays and Sundays, I know this, create tremendous amounts of activity. So much activity that you lose track of time. Your success is not going to come from watching TV or looking at a calendar. Your success is going to come from activity, from being busy, from being obsessed, from being so into it that you don't know about, oh my gosh, it's the Monday morning blues, or Wednesday humpback, or Friday whatever.
Mom tries to fill in both places, and she didn't know how to bring money in. This is where all the money stuff, where people hear me talk about money a lot, because I understand the reality of money. Doesn't mean other people don't. I just don't think people are actually maybe old enough yet to understand what it actually takes to fund a project. Like, you went through that part where you had a little bit of money and then you started spending it. Dude, look, when I had money, I never spent any of it. Like, I tightened that thing down. The more money I got, the tighter I got. Like, you give me $1 million. When I got $1 million, I became so frugal I could really, I was scared. I didn't know how to bring money in. I watched that when my dad died. I watched my mom go into terror when she should have been in grief. And so that's been a real kind of, you use the word trigger. A trigger for me is like, I don't want to be in fear around money all the time. And I was from 10 years old till probably 51 years old. The fear of money, not understanding it, how to bring it in, how to manage it, how to multiply it. Knowing I couldn't help my mom when I was 10, 12, 15, 20 years old was a really a moment, a long period of suffering for me. The loss of my father. Grief that I couldn't solve my mother's problem. It wasn't really about providing for her. It was about, I wanted to solve this one problem she had.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel and let us know what you thought down in the comment section below.